Hi everyone, Leanne here from Think, Feel, Look Good. Hope you're all doing well. Got another video for you today thinking about your appearance and how you look, but more importantly about how you feel you look and what weight you put behind other people's opinions of how you think you should look. Now, I've just finding it so interesting, learning more about myself, learning more about our personalities and the way that society is shaping us. And as we're going through the years now, there appears to be more prevalence on the way that you look and the way that you dress to be socially acceptable. And as you get older, you start to realise that that doesn't matter as much. You might speak to your grandparents or something, or even your mum and dad, or some of your family members, and they'll be like, oh, it don't bother so much now. And it's really true. When we're younger, and I look back to me being younger, how much I considered other people's opinion of the way that I looked and the way that I acted and the way that I dressed. And I changed that based on their reactions, which is not always the right thing to do, because I was, there was plenty of comments that were addressed to me, and I'm sure there was lots of nice ones, but I always remember a girl saying to me, it was supposed to be my friend, oh Leanne, you're pretty, or I'm pretty ugly, or oh no, look, you're really tall, or you're fat, or oh, you put a bikini on, or you're really flabby. I had lots of different comments. I certainly wasn't classed as one of the prettiest at school, and it really got me down at times, and I just wanted to fit in. But actually, I wish I had more of a confidence inside myself and go, I don't care what you think. That means you've obviously got a problem with your own self-image and how you feel, and you're calling me that or saying those names because of your own insecurities. And that's what I've learned. That's usually what happens when people comment and make those comments to you. It's probably because they've got their own self-insecurities. And I just see it more and more in kids nowadays, and even in adults. It's just that we feel pressured to look a certain way, and I still get up in the morning, I put a bit of makeup on, I do my hair, but it's more just because I think it's nice, or I wear clothes because I think it's nice. I don't feel as pressured to be in the fashion to an extent. I might follow it a little bit, but I'm not as concerned what other people think of me as I did when I was younger. And even a few years ago, and I look back at work and I felt that I had to wear heels, or I had to dress a certain way for people to take me serious, rather than for me just actually to dress in something I liked and it was comfortable. Don't get me wrong, I've not went to any, extremes that I completely changed my character, but it did alter my character because I perceived that I should be a certain way. And this is all coming back to our own insecurities and the weight that we put on other people's opinions. What you've got to think about is that self-critic voice inside yourself. If you think about what you say to yourself, oh, I'm not pretty, or I'm not good enough, or the clothes I'm wearing are not good enough, they've got to be a brand, and if I don't wear this particular brand and buy something out of a cheaper shop, then there's something wrong with me. That's not the case, and putting that pressure on yourself then just leads to anxiety, and leads to depression and all these negative thought patterns and beliefs and the feelings that come out with them. What you have to do is just try and think to yourself and go, well, what do I like? What do I believe in? And how do I think that I look good? And actually, if I go out without a bit of makeup, or I go out wearing more of a cheaper brand rather than certain branded trainers, for example, that's alright. It doesn't matter what other people say. I've got clothes on my back. I'm very lucky, I'm very grateful I've got clothes on my back, I'm very grateful actually that I can afford a little bit of makeup, I'm grateful that I've got a safe and secure house. Doesn't matter whether I'm wearing £100 pair of trainers or whether I'm wearing a £10 pair of trainers. It's more about the person that I am, and the more that you're critical about yourself and if you judge other people, then that law of attraction is just going to keep coming back to you. Other people are going to say that to you, whereas if you stand your ground and just say, do you know, this is the way that I want to be, this is the way that I want to dress, then that's okay. Try not to put as much weight behind other people's negative opinions because it's coming from their insecurities. Please remember that. Please remember that every single one of us here on this earth is unique. How would you speak to your friend? So if your friend said to you, oh, do you know, I'm feeling really ugly today, or I can't afford these trainers, people are going to say things about me. You're going to go, no, well, I'm still your friend. I don't mind that you're not wearing makeup, or I don't mind that you're wearing a £10 pair of trainers as opposed to £100. I mean, I would never say that to any of my friends because their friendship and the person they are is what I like. It's not about what they're wearing, or, you know, whether it's a brand or not, or whether they've got a bit of makeup on or not. So it's something that's came up a few times about this self-acceptance, and don't get me wrong, like I said, I'm not perfect at it. There's still some little things that I get a bit worried about, and I'll still make sure my hair is kind of done, but I've not came on to these videos with reams of makeup on or feeling like I've got to have my eyebrows a certain way or be using certain type of products on my face or any sort of procedures happening. Not saying that I wouldn't get them, but what I'm just saying is that I don't feel pressure to do that. I'm putting myself out there as I am. This is the way that I am. Please feel that you can be the unique way that you are and how you want to present yourself, and that's fine if you want to follow all the trends and wear the full bits of makeup. That's fine, but do it because you want to do it, not because you think that other people are going to say things about you or not like you because if you're not wearing that or not wearing those brands, because the real people in your life that love you will stay with you regardless of what you're wearing, what brand you're wearing, or whether you're wearing a bit of makeup on your face. Alright, okay, so just another little video for you. I hope that gives you some food for thought, as they say, and I will see you in the next video.